After 8 months of fighting, lives have been devastated in Sudan, and over 6 million people find themselves displaced from their homes as they try to escape one of the fastest unfolding humanitarian crises in the world. Those who've made it to safety now shelter in parts of Sudan or have crossed the border into neighboring countries. Beyond Sudan's borders, over 1.2 million people have sought refuge in neighboring countries that are already struggling to recover from the impact of previous conflicts. During a recent visit to Chad, UNHCR High Commissioner Filippo Grandi and the World Bank Managing Director for Operations Ana Bierde witnessed the dire humanitarian situation there and jointly recognized the need for more development investment alongside the delivery of humanitarian aid.
So you have an enormous mass of people coming across the border, and they carry literally with them humanitarian challenges. Hunger, wounded people, the risk of epidemics. All of this needs to be countered quickly by humanitarian action, which, by the way, is not sufficiently supported. They come into a very poor part of a country with few resources, where local communities already have challenges of their own. It is important from the very beginning of such a situation to invest, let's say, in the medium term, which means building schools that can be shared by local community and refugees, strengthening the health system, and I would say perhaps the most important, giving everybody economic opportunities.
Why is it important that the World Bank doesn't wait until the most conflict-affected phase is over? And I think it is because we care ultimately about poverty reduction. And if we don't act early, we're actually eroding development gains. We're eroding institutional capacity, which is already often weak, and we're putting people in more difficult circumstances, which makes it harder to lift them up later on.
Many times, refugees actually become part of the engine of development in a country where they have fled to.
Through this joint work, this partnership here with the World Bank and maybe other development institutions, if they follow your example, if through those partnerships we can be more sure, more assured that the medium term is taken care of, the education part, the livelihoods part, the health part, then we can concentrate on what we are better at.
أنا بشوف محل اليالي بقدر يقرأ فيه ياو حاجة في راسي لأنه بقى ما عندنا شغل ما في زول قال عنده بيت تاني في الجنوب بيت انت ما عندي بيت ورا هناك بيتي خرب أنا داير مستقبل بتاع دراية بتاع يالي ياو حاجة أنا دايره